I'm going. We meet again. I would speak with you about AZ, but words fail me. How does one speak fittingly of such a man? It's tragic that after seeing so many others to the rest, he was alone when his time came. Still, I am glad for the conversations he and I had, however scant. Excuse me, but what did you talk to AZ about? About the agony of being unable to die. About his deeds, both good and heinous. Even though it was for the sake of peace, he did build Ange. Do you consider that a bad deed? Not necessarily, though the havoc it wreaked on Lumios is undeniable. The exact causality is unclear, but we can surmise that Ange's influence resulted in more wild Pokemon gathering throughout Lumios, which led this city, built for humans, to become a place of harmony with these wild creatures. But now we have separated Pokemon and humans into different areas once more. I wonder, is it right that we keep each other at arm's length with these hollow tech barriers? Perhaps we will find another way. I look forward to seeing what the people of this city choose. Right. So, I have, of course, coming to tell you something. I'll get to it. After you and I spoke in Lysander Labs, more of my memory returned, and I recalled the existence of two beings. The one that gives, and the one that takes. The one that takes? I wish I could tell you more. I'm sorry. For now, all I can remember are these epithets. But I have more to tell you. Zygarde has not shown itself since that eventful day. I imagine it exhausted its power and has now retreated somewhere to quietly recover. You understand what that means, do you not? There are none but you on whom I can rely. That being the situation, I will leave the rest up to you. Please find the two I spoke of. Alright, see you, man. What even was that? It's like the guy wasn't even trying to win a cryptic old man contest. He didn't give you much to go on, did he? Perhaps you could learn more from people with connections to Team Flare. Got anyone in mind? Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab and Grisham at Nuevo Cafe, I suppose. There you go. We'll be cheering for you. The one that gives, and the one that takes. If you paid attention to the story at all while you're playing, you're gonna know who's what. Okay, so I guess that's just a never-ending one. Okay, let's go see what Mabel's got to say to us. Greedy little imbecile. Throwing even more budget at the Wild Zones because now they're a hit with the tourists. We can't even handle that much more funding. Or we can't handle that without more funding. This idiot mayor is going to be the death of me. Sure, things with Prism Tower have calmed down at last, but that doesn't mean there aren't other threats to Lumios. The signs are all there. Hey, Mabel. Well, look who's here. The finest researcher in the entire Mabel stable. You must have something pretty annoying to ask me if you come all the way to my office, right? Well, Lysander did mention something. Here we go again. Even after years on the straight and narrow, I still can't escape my past. Alright, I guess I can't avoid it forever, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what I know. There's a pair of legendary Pokemon in the Kalos region. The one that takes, otherwise known as Yveltal, and the one that gives, usually called Xerneas. I know quite a bit about the two since Team Flare tried its hand at capturing them both. Listen, I'm about to share something important, so I need you to pay attention here, kid. We've been getting some strange readings lately from the wild zones around town. If I had to posit a theory, I'd say it's most likely the areas have been bathed in Xerneas' life energy. And in every wild zone, there's been detected these weird readings. We've seen a certain kind of Pokemon appearing without fail. They're alpha Pokemon, but not the usual kind. Something's not right about them. These anomalous alphas have to be connected somehow to Xerneas, to the one that gives. And even if they aren't, I guess we still ought to take care of them. Alphas always spell danger. I'm sure you can tell where this is going, right? Your new research task is to catch or defeat the anomalous alphas in Wild Zones 3, 5, and 9. Now get to it. Thanks. Right. Let's go ahead and knock that out. Let me make sure that's the one I'm tracking. Alright, Wild Zone 3, 5, and 9. Let's see what's going on in these zones. Oh, there's an Alpha Steelix. Okay, what the heck, man? Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be here. Level 70? Oh my goodness. Okay, he took no damage. Oh, he went for me. Good work, Greninja. Okay. Alpha Flabebe, I need you to not do that. Okay, Alpha Flabebe, what did I just say? Can't keep track of both of you right now. Get in the Pokeball. Oh my goodness, okay. Okay. That's what we're dealing with. 5. Where is 5? Been so... I can't treat... Okay, right here. What the heck am I gonna have to face here? A Collade? Oh my lord. Okay. Finish using you up. Let's see. Ow. Why are they all like Stone Edge? Nice. Alright, and Zone 9. My goodness. Alright. Oh, you're level 41. Oh, it should be over here, I bet. This looks like an area. Yep, there we go. Pangoro. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Carbink, what are you doing? Alright, now we gotta go figure out what her analysis reveals. I didn't know Excadrill could be. I didn't know Pokemon could be out in the lab too. Oh, nice. Alright, Mabel, what do you got? And here's my little star researcher. See, tackling my task has trained you up to handle just about anything, wouldn't you say? Now then, looking at the data you collected, we're basically headed for disaster. Xerneas, the one that gives life, is beyond a doubt drawing close to Lumia City. We can probably infer with that the crisis with the tower triggered this behavior. The excessive mega power from the tower caused rogue mega evolution, and if Xerneas shows up, something similar could happen again. I mean, it has command of basically an unlimited pool of life energy. There's only one way to make sure we avoid another disaster. Xerneas must be caught. It looks on track to appear in Wild Zone 11. And once it appears there, it'll be a problem for some outstanding trainer to deal with. By which I obviously mean you, not me. Thanks. But let's go catch Xerneas. Need to go heal first, though. Zone 11. Why did I teleport there? Quest there, so I can teleport this one just to be safe, because I don't want to activate any quests without meaning to. Heal, please. Alright, zone 11. Alpha Furfrou, okay. Leave us alone, Furfrou. Check the other side. Like the other side better anyway. Tyranitar. Oh, there's an Alpha Slowpoke now too. Oh, well look at that, this is where the quest points me to. Well, would you look at that? Xerneas. Looks like you've made contact with our target. You're up against Xerneas, one of the legendary Pokemon of the Kalos region. We need you to catch that thing. Alright. Powered up Xerneas. Victory Bell. Get it. Level 45 or 75, damn. I can heal too. Don't really dish out damage to each other at all. Alright, Victory Bell. There we go. That was easy. Ding ding ding, you sure did it. And to the victor goes the spoils, meaning congrats, you got yourself a legendary Pokemon. Seriously, great work. When we found Xerneas 5 years ago, it was basically dormant in the tree-like state. It was a lot easier to secure like that compared to what you just had to do. But even then, you could feel the life force just roiling around it. I'd been researching Pokemon's life energy for ages, and I was still overwhelmed by that feeling. Seeing Xerneas again after all this time, it's quite something. But look at me, still stuck here, forbidden from traveling about freely or leaving Lumiose. Then there was all that mess with the energy leaking from the tower and powering up wild Pokemon. The energy is probably even what caused all these wild Pokemon to flock to the city, wanting a taste. In short, things have been rough. But somehow, we've managed to prevent even more trouble from befalling the Pokemon here. Looking at it that way, it's nice to know that my work for Team Flare wasn't a total waste. And you still haven't finished all the research tasks I wanted you to do for me either, so maybe you can take a breather today, but I'm still counting on you to get that work done. And we've officially caught Xerneas. Alright, get away from me, I don't want to... Alright. Let's go talk to Grisham. Learn about the one that takes. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? Grissel, I do wish you wouldn't be so quite candid in your sales pitch. Well, we saved the whole dang city with him. You think we still need to stand on ceremony? So, what'd you want today? The same old flamethrower roast? I want the one that takes. You speak of the legendary Pokemon Yveltal and Xerneas. Never thought I'd have to hear those names again. Thanks for yet another reminder of all the ways we messed up back in our Team Flare days. And if you're facing either of those two, we'll help you out. I hate the aftertaste of failure. Indeed, but if you aim to take on a legendary Pokemon, I think it would be wise to reach out to the good old people of Quasartico first. Meet us at the Quasartico Inc. building. Discussing this further without them won't get us anywhere, believe me. You say that as if I literally don't already have one of them caught. Trust me, we're fine. Here you are. We heard from Grisham that we should be expecting you. And I have an update of my own. Our teams recently detected some sort of flying object approaching Lumio City. We have since determined that this object is most likely the legendary Pokemon Yveltal. Yveltal is a real nasty piece of work. It nearly took out a whole Team Flare unit on its own, back when we tried to capture it to use for the ultimate weapon. And that was when it was in its dormant state, mind you. We did finally manage to contain it thanks to the efforts of the very best trainers that Team Flare had to offer, including our former admin Malva. Oh, name dropped to another admin. If our forces hadn't been so depleted by that foolish campaign, I doubt those children would have ever reached the ultimate weapon to stop it. This time, Quasartico Inc. will be stepping in to help, so you don't end up similarly overwhelmed. What's Quasartico got to do with it? You see, Team Flare had a device that they used to train some of their team members. It was a battle simulator that could fully recreate Pokemon using Holotech down to the details of how they moved and the effects of their attacks. Grisham and Grissel had both experienced it for themselves, so we asked for their input, and built ourselves an improved version. Yes, we'd had to train against such a device back then as Team Flare's future leaders. But the monstrosity Quasartico's made is even worse than what Team Flare had come up with, making it the perfect tool on which to train for a great challenge such as this. Hayward, I would ask you to battle once more against Victreebel, Hawlucha, and Tyranitar in the Rogue Mega Evolved states. The device is kept in the lower levels. We call it our Rogue Mega Evolution Simulator 3000. If you'll follow me, please. Oh, a new area. We can set you up to battle against the Rogue Mega Evolution Simulator from here. Which Rogue Mega Evolution Simulation would you like to battle? Victreebel. It's this. We have to go through to this battlefield again. Alright, let's take him out. That is one more combo will beat it. There we go. Why do we have to fight these megas to train for Yveltal? Resounding victory. Alright, Hawlucha. Flying fighting. I don't know who's my best one to beat it. Alright, yeah, Mega Process was definitely the move for this one. There we go. Alright, I don't even know who I'm battling, I forget. But whoever it is, I'll be fine. Tyranitar, okay. Lumio tanks the hell out of it. Okay. Not too shabby. Superbly done, as to be expected from one of the first ever ZA Royale champions. You are truly impressive to have soundly defeated 3 rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon on your own, even if they were simulations. I guess it was pretty impressive. Yes, what is it? Understood. So the flying object we believe to be Yveltal has finally reached the borders of Lumio City. Please notify nearby residents. Civilians should be put on alert. I suppose you overheard all that you needed to. Yveltal has arrived. It appears to be headed for the roof of the rogue district's Galère de la Lune. Yveltal is said to be able to absorb life force. It represents death itself. Meaning that simply defeating it in battle won't be enough. It'll just recover and fly into a rage. You absolutely have to catch it to control it. Alright. Let's go catch us another legendary. Where is said rooftop? Okay. How do I get up there? Surely there's a way up. Somewhere. Right here. Okay, can't just walk in there. Here we go. Yveltal just casually up on a roof. Okay. We've detected Yveltal's life force. I suppose you must have found it. Yveltal is an extremely dangerous Pokemon. I trust you will take care. And you know you've got to catch it, right? It's a big job, but you ought to be up to it. Alright, Yveltal. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Been a minute. Paralysis. Oblivion Wing. I think you dodged it. Good job. Good job, you're excellently dodging. Can dodge that times, but it's fine. Keep pushing it back. Where'd you throw that punch to? Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Easy catch. You never stop surprising me. To think that you would be able to conquer even Yveltal. I just want to protect Lumiose. Perhaps it's true that wanting something too much clouds the vision, sending one down paths that lead only to defeat. What are you going on now about, Gris? Ah, nothing at all. I was just thinking how wonderful it would be to have a serious battle against our friend here, who have subdued Lumios's mightiest Pokemon. Seriously, if there's a point here, would you mind getting to it? My point is only that my old fixation upon restoring our honor held me captive to the past, and now I am focused wholly on becoming the greatest I can be. A better goal, I rather think. Yeah, I guess. Nothing wrong with that, huh? I prefer the look you get on your face when you're focused in battle. You almost look good. I think I also maintain a nice expression when I am dealing with our customers. Speaking of which, are we all ready for a nice coffee break? Alright, one piping hot cup full of props to you. I swear, it's not just dregs we couldn't sell today.